Alright, I'm back again. I don't know if it's been a week or so since I've done this. Can't even remember what my last one was. I think it might have been the ceiling work. I know. Nothing to do with cooking, but still, like I said, another one. Today we got a two-step thing. It's going to be a lemon bar cheesecake. Oh my God, are your minds are blown. Um, Two-step process, so I'll probably have two different videos up for this. This first one here is going to be about I have to make a lemon curd. Quick, easy lemon curd. What it consists of, let me get you all situated over here, is lemons. I need the zest of lemons. It's going to be 2 tablespoons of lemon zest. It's going to be a cup of lemon juice. From there, that's going to be set aside. We're going to put together 2 cups of sugar and half a cup of butter. There's a half a cup of butter. I haven't got my sugar out yet, apparently. And then 4 eggs after that. Those are going to be whisked together. Juice is going to be added. You can microwave this. It's shorter if you do it in the microwave. It takes like 5 minutes, 7 minutes, I believe. But you're going to put it in the microwave, and you're going to cook it for 5 minutes, high power. I mean, everything should already be high power in the microwave. You're going to stir it every minute. I prefer not to use a microwave, and it is a simple way to do stuff, but, I mean, no. It's going to go my lovely saucepan over here. You can barely see. There's a saucepan. It's going to go in there. It's going to be a medium heat. It's actually going to take up to about 17 minutes if I do it that way. That's the way I prefer to do it. Obviously, this video is not going to be 17 minutes long. That's about it. I'll get started. First, we're going to zest the lemons. I'm actually going to double this recipe, but for now, we're just going to show you the easy, just single recipe. Anyway, zest the lemons, do the juice. We'll be back on after that. It's all put together. Make sure that your lovely lemons here, that you wash them before you zest them. This one I got from a different store. You can tell there's a difference there. It looks way better than those other lemons, but unfortunately it also costs more. Anyway, I'm going to get started on that. Zest these lemons, get the juice together, and we'll be back to start the whisking of the butter and the sugar. Alright? Alright, so finishing up the last of the zesting here. This is a pain in the ass. It's like a whole workout. I guess put it on. But it's not, I mean, it's a zester, but it's not a zester per se. I mean, if I had a real zester, this would be a hell of a lot easier to do. But this is what I got, so this is what I'm going to use. So anyway, got my neck of lemons here. It says to do 6, and it was supposed to equal 2 tablespoons, but this is, I'm working on the 3rd one there, and get all my stuff right here. Actually, that's more. So I got my tablespoons here. Obviously, it's a little more than that. The thing with the zest is that, you know, you have your lemon juice on there. You know, you squeeze your lemons out. I'll be doing that in a second here. But it's, this zest here has the oils in it. So this is where all the flavor is. I mean, obviously the lemon juice does have flavor too, but this here, you can use this, and you can substitute this in a recipe for lemon juice, and it has more potency in the zest, in the pills of the lemon than it does in the juice of the lemon. Anyway, so I'm gonna set that aside there. So that was for the single. 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, and then grab a knife here. Alright, so I found the knife. Had to wash one because apparently they're all dirty for some reason. Anyway, let me put this aside here. Lemons. So now we're going to be cutting the lemons in half. You need to equal it out to 1 cup of lemon juice. You have 2 different ways you can do this. You have this one here. You can do it really quick this way. The only reason I'm showing you two different ones is because just own personal experience, I feel, is this one here might get the juice out for you. You're going to be able to do it quicker, have it in there, but I don't think it gets all the juice out. If you want to get all the juice out, this one over here is the one that you're going to use. I'll show you the difference here. Because you're going to have this one. It's going to be kind of hard to do since I don't have the lemon peel on here. But if you look in there, I mean, there's like no juice left in there. Seeds versus this here. And we'll drop that. This one here, and if you look, if you can see that, I don't know if you can see that bad camera like I said, but there's still a lot of juice left in there. So let's bring this over here and see if you can see that. It's still got a little bit of juice left in there. So if you want to do it quick, use this one. If you want to do it right, use the other one. This will be a couple cup. We'll be back. Have that together, and we'll start on the next part. All right. Got my couple lemon juice done. Next thing we're going to do, we'll set that aside here. Actually, put the rest of it because waste not, want not. So that's probably 2.5 tablespoons of lemon zest. Sorry, I wringed it out. So we'll let all that soak up there. Next is our 1/2 cup of butter. Just in our whisker here. We'll get the rest of that out in a minute. And our sugar. This is going to whisk together. We're going to beat it together for a while. While we're doing that, go over here, get out and we'll let that whisk together for a minute. We'll start adding our eggs in there, get all of our sugar in there. Alright, get our eggs in there. Alright, so that's all mixed up, so we got our mixture here. Sorry, I have these moments. Anyway, So I made a mistake here. I mean, you guys saw me put everything together. That was a mistake. You're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to wait till afterwards and you put your zest in. But I figured everything could use a good soaking. So we're going to sit there. It's going to be a little bit at a time here. Turn this up. So if I cook for a little, or sorry, not cook, but let it mix a little bit more. It has a curdle look to it, is what it's supposed to look like here. Let's stop this really quick. But if you look in there, see, it's got a curdle look to it. That's the way it's supposed to look. We'll make the transfer over to the stove in a minute here, and we'll get that process going. Got our mixture here, transferring it over to the pan. Scrape all that out in a second. We're going to medium heat on this. This is going to take, like I said, about up to 17 minutes to cook. Try to get a nice boil on this really quick. Anyway, we're not going to do this for obviously 17 minutes, so that's what it is now. We'll show you what it's like after it finishes, and we'll give it a good taste, see how it is, since you guys can't taste it. Alright, back. Had to switch pans because it started foaming up a lot, so I had to switch everything over. It's almost done here. We'll give it a few more minutes. And after this, all you're going to do is you're going to transfer it to another container. You're going to cover it with some heavy-duty plastic wrap. You probably have to let it cool for a little bit because this is extremely hot. I don't know if it'll melt it through there. More than likely it will, unless it is a heavy duty made specifically for that. But this is pretty much what it's going to look like. Like I said, you're going to cover it up. The reason that you're covering it up on the top, after you put it there, you're going to let it cool. You're going to put it in the refrigerator. Is so that it doesn't form a film on the top. You want the whole thing fresh. You don't want a film on there. So you have to scrape that off. That's just wasteful there. But that's about it. We'll be back on. I don't know why I keep on saying we. I'll be back on once I get this all done into the next container, right before I put it into the refrigerator. It's going to chill for, I believe it's 2 to 8 hours, maybe 4 to 8 hours, something like that. 4 to 8. But that'll be it, and then we'll start getting ready. This video will be put up obviously before the cheesecake video, but I'll let this cool for a while. I'll probably give it a rapid cool. I'll stick it in the freezer after a while, just so I can get the cheesecake started and done. Because this is an essential two-part for the recipe. So for the cheesecake, it's going to go in the middle and on the top. But that's it, and we'll get that started and on the way. Alright, it's all done, chilled, transferring over. See this? Yeah. Son of a bitch. Anyway, didn't have a good grip on that. Transferring over. That would have sucked because this shit is hot.
You ain't got no more lemons.
Not enough to make any more. That can be arranged.
Look at how beautiful my chicken looks.
Shut up.
what is in the shot.
So, there's a lemon curd on my fingers there. It's delicious. It tastes like lemon meringue pie. Like a good lemon meringue pie. Not that cheap shit you buy from the... Some of my videos been doing that. I think you got it upside down, fool.
What? I'm recording it right.
You're going to cover that up so you don't have to film in there. So, I did a little test before. This is not burned.
With you.
But you want that on there so it does not create that film. It's covered up, chill up to 4 hours. I'm going to let it chill for a little while, maybe about an hour in the refrigerator so it cools down a little bit. Put it in the freezer. And then we'll go on from there. I heard a beat. I don't know. But yeah, so that's done. Cheesecake is next. This video is coming up. There will be a link to this video on the cheesecake video. If you watch the cheesecake video first and go, where the hell does lemon curd come from? It didn't come from the store. It came from my stove. So, like, subscribe, comment, all that fun shit. Share with your friends. Give me some more views. Let me get into the thousands so I can become a YouTube partner eventually. That's it. Peace out.
And a shot of